Welcome, one and all, to the K.O.E. Nation Knife Reviews. Just like so many of you folks, I am on the never-ending journey to find that perfect blade. We're going to grade every blade on a 5-star scale as a tool, as a self-defense implement, and as a knife overall. Also, would we replace this knife if we lost it, and should you add it to your collection? Most important of all, without further ado, let's get to this knife review. How we doing, folks? Welcome, one and all, to the K.O.E. Nation for this very special knife review of the Rajah 3. I truly love this knife. Folks, this is a knife I carried for, I'm gonna say, about 9 months. I'd say I've carried this knife for about 9 months. It's been an excellent knife. I've been utilizing it for, basically it's a great rope cutter and a great box cutter. Whenever you start the cut right here and start pulling through, it really gets through quite a few things. So I've been using this as a work knife. I just cleaned it for this review, but yes, there we go. Rajah 3. Yes, folks, the Rajah 3 knife. Cold steel. As you can see here, cold steel, made in Taiwan, AOS OS 10A, if you will. Now, to me, what I love about this knife is, A, quick and easy to open. No problems with that. It seems the cold steel triad lock, with the more you open it, in any kind of way, it seems to get a little smoother. So I really am a believer in the triad lock here. Taiwanese knife, this cost me about 60 bucks, which is actually a pretty good deal. Now we get to the very interesting part here, the grading of every knife, because to me, we grade on a 5-star scale here, folks. 5 meaning you have to have this knife before you shuffle off this mortal coil. 0 meaning pass it on by, the K.O.E. Nation has advised you well. So we're gonna grade it on 3 5-star scales and then 2 yes or no questions. So on a 5-star scale, we're gonna grade this as a tool, as a self-defense implement, and as an overall knife. So as a tool, I've beat this knife up. It was on the farm for a considerable amount of time, and it performed. And what it really excelled in is you could dig right into the furrow of where you had planted, because a lot of people don't know that it's 2 discs that plant a crop. So literally just 2 discs spinning against each other, and in that mechanism is where the seed gets planted. And so in that furrow, a knife is a perfect tool to dig into that furrow. Now, I usually grip it like this, finger thumb grip like that, but I'm just trying to demonstrate the point. This knife has held up under every condition that I put it under. I'm gonna go ahead and say, as a tool, I gotta give it 3.75 on a 5-star scale. 3.75 as no, I'm giving it 4 stars. I'm giving it 4 stars as a tool. Excellent blade here, folks. As a self-defense implement, you gotta really be on exact with your flicking. Let's see. Nice. You can even do it underhand. The Rajah 3, excellent self-defense implement. I'm also going to give it 4 stars as a self-defense implement. I mean, obviously, it's got a good enough indentation. Some people might call it a choil. I think this actually just up here is the choil, but let me know in the comments. It's got enough so your fingers won't, drive up the knife, but to me, anyways, it's just almost too small, almost. But as a self-defense implement, it utilizes the amazing Emerson Wave Open, which I'm going to show you right here. So yeah, the Emerson wave, in my opinion, is something that is very overlooked because there's a lot of places that have some kind of legal restriction on most knives. Like a good example, like there's some states where that's illegal. Just that little finger flip, that's illegal. The Emerson wave, though, you're utilizing, there is no mechanism. It's just you finding a novel way to open it. So I really appreciate that. So this is 4 stars as a self-defense implement. As an overall knife, I mean, you're hard pressed to find problems with it. Maybe some people with the kukri blade here might have a problem sharpening it, but I think with a little extra training will do quite well. So to me, as an overall knife, I'm also going to give it 4 stars. Basically, this is a 4-star, 4 out of 5 stars, however you want to look at it. There's just no way to really dispute or deny it. This thing is a workhorse. It's a tank. I've used and abused it, and it doesn't, like, I've carried it for 9 months, and I've used it for just about everything you can imagine. I've used it as a pry bar, and it's still showing amazing. It will be a knife that I will keep in my collection for years, because now the 2 yes or no questions are: if I were to lose this knife, will I replace it? And should you add this knife to your collection? And the answer is unequivocally yes. Yes to both. I would definitely replace this if I were to ever lose it. And I would also definitely recommend you add this particular knife to your collection if this is something that, if it fills the holes that you need, then yes, this would be a knife I would definitely recommend. So folks, as I'm known to say around here, all that being said, thank you for joining us for this very special review of the Cold Steel Rajah 3. God bless every last one of you. I hope all of you make it back here to the K.O.E. Nation. Happy, healthy, much the wiser, folks. God bless. Travel well.